Hello! How are all of you? I'm so glad you're here. I'm going to do just a small demonstration. This paper is like 10 by 10, and since I taped it off, it is 8 by 8. So it's just a little thing. It's not very big. But I'm going to do a oil pastel of, well, it was on the thumbnail, and it is also on the, oh good, I had that muted. Oh, sorry, I was checking the live. But there's also one on my post section or my community area on this channel. You'll see a photo of it. Now it's just a reference photo. It may not turn out exactly, I may go rogue. Who knows? I've got some pastels here. I've got Pastel, I've got Paul Rubens, I've got Mungio, I've got Haya, and some Sennelier. If you hear like a hum in the background or something, my AC just cut on. That's my coffee. I'm gonna wear rubber gloves because I tend to get very messy, and I've gotten in the habit of wearing rubber gloves even when I'm painting, or because if you do this for a long time, it can add up the exposure to the pigments and things. You want to start with hard pastels to soft pastels. Just like you do when you're painting, you want thin to fat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, this is just like a yellow ochre-ish color. I'm looking for a paper towel. Oh, I've got them covered. I'm going to grab a couple of them. Because a lot of times these pastels they knock up against each other and they get dirty. So we'll just wipe that off there. Now, the Pastel are not my preferred brand because, well, if you've ever purchased them, and these seem like they're the ones that are the most readily available. For starters, they have an odor to them. They smell sort of like gasoline or petroleum product, which is not my favorite scent. So I'm just going in here, starting with the plate. If you can't see the image, it is, let me get it here for you so it'll show up on your screen. Where are you, cookies? There you are. Let's see if it'll show up. Yeah, it showed up. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Need to make it a little bigger so you can see it. Come on. There we go. It's just a couple of sugar cookies on a plate. It's nothing too difficult. We can do this. We can do this. So I'm just sort of drawing the plate in, even though the plate is blue. We can use blue, but we can also just do it all in one color, just like regular drawing. I guess you can see that a little better, can't you? But that may not be what you want. You may want to have have a really dark color under here or a really light one. What you have to remember too is you have to think ahead and remember that when you scrape any of this off, what is underneath is going to come through. So if you wanted these areas white, when you made a scratch into it, it's going to show up this way. It's going to show up as this blue anywhere you put this blue. So I'm just sort of, I'm making ellipse here for the plate. Now I'm wondering what I did with the mirror. There it is. Good job. The reason I want the mirror is so that I can see what I'm working on flipped. I've also been known to take my phone out, take a photo, and flip it. And this is just a cheap, you know, inexpensive decorative mirror. I think I probably got it at a Dollar Tree. I'm gonna put the cookies kind of in there. Remember that was flat. This has some really neat shadows that I want to play with. So I'm just going in there and everything's loose at this point. Nothing's in stone. If I decide these cookies need to be bigger, I would just do that right now. Make them bigger. What I'm doing is I'm following the basic shapes of what's there, just like you do when you draw. I had someone the other day ask me what was the most important, or how did they word it? It was, what is good to learn if you're just starting? And I will always say it's drawing. When you know how to draw, it transfers over. It's proof that your brain can see things that are showing up two-dimensionally or three-dimensionally if you've got the actual item in front of you, and you can transfer that image that's in your brain that you're seeing, you can transfer it into what this is. So this plate is just about this color. And there's a scallop. What? I use these AI images that I create, and it seems like there's always a scallop. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of these at this point. Put that up. And then I'm gonna go to a softer one. It would go in there. Come on, baby. There it goes. We probably will not use those at all again today. That's the extent. So you could, even though mine's, as you saw it, it was a bigger set. It was like a 50. If you want to use them the way that I'm using them here, you can get just, you know, like a 20 set or 12 set, you know, just to try them out, to see what you prefer. Excuse me, I was taking a drink there. I was laying down just before this. I almost fell asleep. So my voice is not necessarily the clearest. You see, that's a nice, this is a Mungio Ice Blue 265. So I'm just going to go in here, start laying things out. I like it when it starts getting nice and thick, and you can move things around a little bit, and there's kind of squishy. Now you don't want to focus in on one little bitty area right off, because that will you'll get so hyper focused on it, and it won't be even all the way across. Well, this is just a brown. It looks like it's a Haya. I don't see the name or the number on here, but it's just a brown, just a regular old brown. I'm going to use it to just start putting in some of these shadows. And see, it mixes with that blue, the yellowish and the brown. This may be more of an olive. I think it is. Let me switch here. Where'd my brown go? There we go. That's my brown. This doesn't have a label on it. I believe it's a Paul Rubens. But that green is not going to hurt anything. See, it's hidden. We can pretend like it was not there. This is all shadow area. And this down here. So I'm gonna probably be live for a couple of hours at least, or however long it takes me to get this to a reasonable appearance. Because the other day I did one and it just was not working, and I had to go a completely different direction, and it turned out so different from what I usually do, but I like it. It was yeah. Looks like there's a line back here. There's like it's on a table. It goes across. And I know I'm going to need some like yellow ochre. Maybe some like pale cream colors. Let me just pull one out. These are all from the Haya, or I'm sorry, Mungio. Okay, this is like a light cream color. And I'm just going to go in and see how smooth that goes on. That's more of a toasty brown in there. And I'll just keep building up these layers. Some of these I don't have the labels on anymore. I've used them so much that they have fallen off. I'm in Kansas, and it's a little warm today, so that also affects. how your pastels react. This is my yellow ochre. Put in some of that toasty brown color in there. On that cookie. The reason I did this is because we had a local bookstore open up today, and next door is a candy shop. So you can guess where I went today. Just try to get that. Right now we're still trying to get that base layer of color. Let's see. I'm trying to find something that will work for that shadow. I think maybe I need that yellow ochre to mix in with that. Yeah, there we go. That helps. I'll build that up. Of course, that's a little too warm, but we can adjust it by adding a little more brown and some of that blue even in the shadow area. At this point, it doesn't look like much. But we're gonna get there. So what are you all working on? While I'm doing this, what are you doing? Are you working on your own work? Are you cleaning? Are you just trying to go to sleep and I won't quit talking? So. I don't really care for this blue. It's not real smooth. Let's see this one. That's more like what I wanted. I'm gonna just go ahead and cover this. I've got, oh, see, I did that a little small. This shadow should come up here and back there. And that. Cookie should come down a little further. Sometimes we don't get it right the first time. Just keep on moving. Trust the process. Maybe one cookie's bigger than the other. Maybe one is made for your dog and the other one's, and then when you're going to share with somebody, you just want a big cookie. Now, you're probably thinking, well, why don't you put white on there? The thing is, when you use white, this is not white, by the way. The white that I had used is really soft, and it will immediately make it white. And I don't want that. I want it to, that's better. I want it just a little lighter, just like that. I don't do a lot of oil pastels except for demos these days. It seems like more and more people want to see how to use these. It's like the inside of it. Here is the edge of it, where like the scallop comes. Got there, bub. And then this is the bottom of the dish. So let's go ahead and do that really dark. Oh, there's some blue. Visually, it might be a little confusing with this blue tape on here too. I wish I had some white, but unfortunately I don't. And here, part of the plate. It used to not bother me that it didn't have white tape to use, but when I see it used against this blue, I can really tell. This is more of a yellow ochre. Give it that toasty look. Shadows. See, I'm not worrying about details right yet either. My only concern are the big shapes. If you would rather not hear me talk, just say so, and I will hush up and turn on the music. I'm sounding a bit like Bob Ross here. Happy little pastels. I'm trying to, on this channel, hey Heather, how are you? I'm trying to reach a goal for May. I know it's a little late, huh? I don't think I'm going to reach my original goal, but I adjusted it. So we'll see how we do this evening. What is Heather up to? You just bebopping by? I know it's a strange time of day to have a live. I don't usually do it at this hour. If you're watching the replay, this is on at, I'm doing these at 5 p.m. I started it at 5 p.m. Central. And usually I do them at like 1 o'clock, maybe 10 o'clock in the morning. But I had plans today. I had things, like I said, the bookstore opened. Yay! And then, it just turned out to be a day to just enjoy my little community. Which I haven't done for a long time. Not that I don't enjoy them. You know what I mean? But we are a very small community. And we got a bookstore. And there were people waiting in line for it to open today. That's how much we want it. So, come on here with it. I'm gonna try this, okay? Because I want this light down here. See how sticky my white is? I'm gonna go with that texture though. I kind of like that. Yeah, it was a good day. I'm not a very social person. I'm not antisocial. I like to be alone. Is that antisocial? But it was great seeing this little bookstore. They've been working hard on it. I went there twice today. First time I was there, I got what I thought I needed, and then I had gone to their webpage and taken pictures of the books I wanted to pick up today, and I'd forgotten one, so I ran down and got it. And I popped into the candy store that was right next door to get my husband these sugar cookies that they have that he really likes. And they had been so busy because of the bookstore, they were sold out. They sold out of a lot of things. So business was really good today. It's just nice seeing nice to see people. Now I sound like Mr. Rogers. It's nice to see people succeeding at what they want to do. You know what I mean? This has a nice little edge on it, so I'm taking advantage of it. See, that should go. Well, that tape's right there, so let's just make it go right there. I'm trying to get enough hours to be fully monetized. And I'm getting there. I am very, very close. I could have done it this month, but I didn't push hard enough. There were a few days where I was just push. That whipped cream on there, the shadows in the whipped cream. And it's very bizarre to my brain to be looking at whipped cream and then smushing this smushy oil pastel. It's smushy. Okay, I'm gonna go back to using this for back here. Maybe a little down here. Kind of blend that. I'm not pushing down on it, I'm just barely touching the surface to kind of blend in some of that yellow. This is a really simple image, which is a good place to start. And sometimes the things that you think are the simple images are the most difficult, because you can't hide mistakes in things. It's right there in the forefront. Let's see. Whoops, my box. These oil pastels come in this big box with a wooden case. I think my favorite oil pastel are the Sennelier, but they're rather expensive for my budget. And you can come close to them with the Haya. So I tend to lean that. Ooh, that looks orange on your on there. It doesn't on here. It just looks like a like a burnt. Yeah, it looks kind of burnt orange, but not as bright as what's on the screen. Just kind of fill that in. It's starting to take shape now. You can kind of see what's going on. Heather's hanging out with the guys right now, so she's lurking. Hope the guys are doing well. I went to I was just a gadabout today. I went to our local coffee shop. Excuse me. Drink a coffee. And had a very in-depth conversation at the coffee shop with a 5-year-old that was explaining to me. It was a little girl. She was explaining to me how pink was a superior color, and that was her favorite color. She didn't like yellow. I was wearing a pink t-shirt, I think is what started her. It's one of those cases where you're sitting in booths and a little head popped up over the top of the booth facing me. It was just nice. I'm having that's just melding together, so yeah. Here we go. I love these colors, these earth tones. I hear a mower. I really hope they're not mowing our yard, but they might be. So if it gets loud, we'll just work right on through it. Right? It's always good to have a rag to wipe that off. Let's get some of this whipped cream in here. problem with these in working small is it's difficult to get details. Until you really get used to them. There's like a shadow underneath here on the edge of the cookie. So you're just hanging out, Heather? Did you do anything fun today? How's Kyle doing with school being out? Because I remember you saying he doesn't have summer school this year. I don't like how this looks flat, so I need to add some zhuzh to it. Add a little purple. Darker areas. To say I am happy that we have a local bookstore is such an understatement. I'm having troubles getting in there with on this of knowing, because it's got that edge to it. So you can just scrape some of it off. See that yellow come up that we put on that bottom part. And I'm not going to worry too much about it being yellow because I can go over it once it's scratched off and get a very clean color. That way off there, the shadow. See, now I can kind of see where to put that. Let's do that over here too. It doesn't have much of a oops, get off there. See, now I can go in there and get a much cleaner color than before. I had a blue. I had just a blue, didn't I? What did I do with it? I'm gonna try and do this in like 2 hours from start to finish. It is currently 45 minutes after 5. And that's why I should wear gloves on this side, because now I have blue pastel underneath my nail. That needs to come out. I kind of like that scratchy look. Left. Some people don't, so just use your own judgment. Edge of that cookie. I'm just marking it so I know where it is. Because there's a lot of stuff going on in here. Could have just let May go for my goal, but I decided I wanted to use my time as well as I could, and there's still some May left. Until midnight. I have a problem with ellipsis. I don't I always have to question myself. I wouldn't think after all this time that it would be an issue. It is. See, I think that's really interesting with the marks in here and then on the cookie. It's getting to a point, oh, that looks cool. It's getting to a point to where I could walk away from it and not feel too bad about it. But let's keep going. We want to get this down here. And I think maybe if I were working larger, there would not have to be quite so much scratching out. Scratching out, but I think that's how we're going to get most of our details, since this is so as small as it is at only 8 by 8. This reminds me of one I did kind of donuts. That was fun. It was one of those painting a day challenges. Somebody had put it up on Instagram. There's the edge of the tape, and since this, I gessoed this paper also. That's why there's tape on it. I went on a gessoing frenzy. Was that yesterday? Yeah, studio. I had like a studio catch-up day, and I gessoed canvases and prepped things. I have a master study Monday that I really enjoy, and I do it on paper. Oops. I have a particular sketchbook I use that I'm filling up with these master studies, and so I prepped for it. It was just a matter of doing all those little things that person keeps putting off. Because the painting is the fun part. All that prep work, not so much. But it has to be done, right? If you're on a limited budget and all you can get your hands on are Pastel, I say still go ahead and use them, but realize that they're someday when you're able to upgrade, the softer will feel hugely different. Hey, thank you. Yep, I started right at 5 o'clock my time. It's almost 6 here. I figured I would go a couple of hours. Are you a pastel artist? I want to do it short enough live that people can watch a replay and not be too overwhelmed. Because I have a tendency when I'm oil painting to do really long lives. Like 6-7 hours sometimes. So this time I chose a very simple subject. Oh. Soft and oil pads. So what's your favorite brand? Or what do you like about them? What do you like doing with them? I used to really be into soft pastels, and I don't know where I got away from them. I think it was framing, just like these. Framing was a costly endeavor, and I enjoy oil painting. For soft pastels, I like pan pastels, Rembrandt, and Mount Vision. They give pigment numbers and light fast ratings. What about oil pastels? I haven't used soft pastels for a while. I think I need to, you know? Just to try something different one of these days. this one is get in there. Thank you. I haven't tried pan pastels a whole lot. They were, when I was really into pastels, they were just coming out, and they sent me a like a sample of like what was it, red oxide, and I still have it. And every once in a while I will go and look and see about getting a full set, and I just can't pull the trigger. I don't know why. Oils I have found favorite yet. None I have found. What about Sennelier? Don't they give, I think they give light fast ratings, but are you saying they're not accurate on like the Mungio and Paul Rubens and stuff? That can be frustrating. I'm trying to figure out this shadow. How do I get this shadow the way I want it? Yeah, see, I really like the Sennelier, but I just, to buy a full set is scary. You know, a whole, I'd be really happy if Sennelier, if you're watching, were to decide to sponsor me. Some such thing. Ooh, that's too warm. Doesn't give pigment numbers or light fastering. Yeah, they do. I'm looking at them just to verify that what I'm thinking is. This one's pretty warm. Let's use the pigment. I'm getting the paper information. I keep all this stuff. Yeah, it has the it's English. Oh, this whole thing's not English. That'll teach me. Transparency. I would swear it does. Opaque. I'll be damned. Oh, it has a star rating on it. So, what does a star rating mean? Yeah, it says light fastness right there. Excuse my pastel covered finger. 1 light fastness. And then each color's got a 3 on it. Ribbons. I think it also has a star rating on it. Yeah, and it has a dot and a star rating right there. Right there. Whole ribbons. Let's see if they have them on the. Can't see that. That's too light. These are so mushy. I don't think they have it on the wrapper. Hiya! I'm learning on this too, so hiya! I doubt they would. I don't think they do. I think they just have a. They may now. This is an older set too. I got this when they first came out, and I think they look a little different now. Yeah, and that has a light fastness on it too. This is the gallery, Paul Rubens, the Mungio, is what it's referred to. But yeah, it has it on there too. I think, or is that just Chinese? No? Sorry, I got totally off here. But yeah, I did a video about a year or 2 ago on which brands had what and how much they cost and all that kind of stuff. Oh, the pigment number. Okay. Yeah, you would think they would have that. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. That bugs me. Yeah. You probably have used them more thoroughly lately than I have. Oh, this has it. It has a number on there. It has the yellow. Yeah, I can't read it. I'm blind as a bat. But it says, yes, it gives pigment numbers underneath there. On the color chart, but not on the stick. It has simile. Yeah. That's interesting. I haven't looked at the information. I'm glad you brought that up. I haven't looked at it probably since I did that video. I have a chart around here somewhere. I was looking at my Paul Rubens color chart. It's kind of sad because it only has like their brand, the number the brand puts on it. It doesn't put the. Oops, I need that. Come back here. That's interesting. I need to look into some of that, so I'm more aware of it. I haven't purchased any new ones for like it's been a good year. So I tell people when I tell them about that video that I made that things might have changed between now and then too. Like the prices in particular. Or yeah, the formulas, who knows, with some brands. And then I'm in the US, so we have the tariff issue. Which is a whole other subject. I have definite thoughts on that. On our yeah. I'm not shy about saying it. Where is the brown? You should see my floor now. I have like those pamphlets all over the place. They must not be mowing ours. Or they're out in the West 40. Because I have it. And I say West 40 for just exaggeration. This is just get in there. Get in there. Come on. Talk nice to him. Oops. Didn't want that there. Take it off here in a second. No, I don't want her. Ooh. And I think Holbein does too. I could be wrong. I have a friend who bought a whole set of the Holbein. And I literally would get on Messenger. But I think he is, the last time I looked, he was in Peru. He's a retired art teacher from here. That's cool. It's like making the whipped cream marks for me. I only have a couple of the Holbein. I just bought them to try out. So I don't, he swears by them, he loves them. They're a lot like the Sennelier, but they're square. I don't think there's anything on the box because I bought individual sticks. Yeah. No, it doesn't say. Yeah, there's nothing on the stick. Because Holbein just looks like that. They're in. I learned something. I was saying earlier I went to get coffee and there was a 5-year-old there and she saw my pink shirt and we had a long discussion about how awesome pink is compared to other colors. So I learned numerous things today. That was probably the highlight of my day. I used to think it was strange when my parents would just get a big kick out of like little kids in restaurants. I get it now. I get it. Soften that edge a little there. What are you doing, baby? Oh, did I drop something? Sure did. Jeff. Okay. Poncho's under the table. Poncho the Wonder Dog. He's awesome. He is my sidekick. I've been known to take him to meetings with me, and oftentimes if I don't, I hear about it. Not from Poncho, from the other people. He's pretty popular. Oops. I agree. Yeah, dogs are the best. He's really attached to me. He's got some anxiety issues. Is that the edge of the, yeah, it is. The edge of the tape hits right there. Right there. Yeah, I'm a definite dog person. I don't not like cats. I would never mistreat a cat. I can't bond with them like I can a dog. My husband will sometimes bring up the fact that he's not going to live, the dog is not going to live forever. It's going to be a major issue in the household. I mean, we've had other dogs that have passed on, but Poncho is king. He's like my soul puppy. So what do you like to do with your oil pastels? I'm glad. I'm really glad. I'm glad I did this. I don't usually stream this time. Oops. Come on. I'm trying to get a black cleaned off there so I can get underneath here. Black's not working very well. It's not going on. Maybe I need this thing. I need something softer. Something softer. It's a ceramic tool that's just got like a point on the end of it. if you can see it or not, but it's kind of like a needle point. You can also get awls like this, and they'll do the same thing. These are, you can even get these at Walmart. I got this one in the sewing section. But yeah, I've got a couple of ceramic tools here. I think polymer clay tools would probably work too. I assume they make some with the point. Well, I'll be coming here. Are you? I'm missing one of my senneliers out of my box. Where did you go? Cutlery. Oh no, no, I'm not. It's the white. Come on, don't do me wrong. Look at that one going on there. I don't want to get rid of that purplish bluish cast on that shadow, so I'm not going to push too hard. And fill that all in. Otherwise it'll make the shadow too flat, like it's we don't want flat. We want oomph. I know they say with the sennelier too, you should use them within 2 years of you buying them, and you can see the transparent, the oil coming through on the label. And I've had these for a couple of years, so I need to use these up. They say their shelf life is 2 years. And see, I wouldn't think they would do that so soon. Yeah, mine are doing that, especially Mahaya. I picked one up the other day and it was almost slimy. It was, yeah. I mean, I guess that's the nature of the beast. I'm going to use this and some of that whipped cream. Use it up, right? It's not precious. It's just oil pastel. It's so good. I'm not doing all the shadows like what are on the reference photo. least not at the moment. That should go right there. So what is everybody doing today? Some are inconsistent and sticky, but I don't mind that much, and I really had a hard time with my Cinelli. I'm glad I've only got a small set. Yeah, see, yeah, yeah, it's a good point. That's an excellent point. Because I know I bought this set after I bought this little set. Because I have a larger set. It's like 48 maybe, or something like that. Oh, I dropped another one. Are you stealing my pastels, Poncha? No, it's just 24. I'm looking at them to see if the label's the same. Well, they're so old that they've been well used. And they're not oily looking, the labels, like the newer set is. Interesting. Very interesting. Makes me wonder if it's not the Kansas heat and it's their formula. Granted, it's not that hot here right now. Yeah, I like the Haya. And I'm always afraid I'm saying that wrong. Like, is that how they're actually pronounced? Or am I slaughtering and being disrespectful? Because I don't mean to be. Now, when that black on there, I could tell a difference between the Sennelier, because the first black wouldn't go on very well. It was like kind of gummy. It wouldn't lay on top of it. But the Sennelier did. But they're also a lot less expensive. I think I could live with There we go. Is my plate crooked? I'm not sure what I did with my phone. I think it got buried underneath all this stuff on my table. I was gonna do the picture flip thing. What did I do with it? If I start calling out Siri, my iPad's gonna Funky. I bet Funky took my phone. Let me go go see if I set that in there, because I want to check this. I want to flip it. Hiya. Before I came in here, I stopped and got Poncho a treat and left it on the dishwasher. Because it looks out of whack to me. And that cookie looks too flat. It doesn't have any depth to it. Oh, the plate's not that far off. I need a bigger table. Oh, it's right there. I've decided I have a new invisible assistant also. His name's Kevin. That way, anytime anything goes wrong, I can say, "Damn it, Kevin." I think I'm going to make him an award for Employee of the Month. Oops. My husband's up. Kevin McAllister. Well, I know somebody named Kevin, and I hope he doesn't, if he ever catches wind of it, he doesn't take it personal. Oops, there's my, come here. This will help in here too. I put a wrong one in there. Put Paul Rubens and Sennelier. Oh, shock. That kind of makes it. Oh, goodness, Poncho. I thought about doing a skull today in oil pastel, but I didn't know about working it this small. That might be kind of cool to do on a bigger piece of paper, maybe. I did a skull the other day in oil paint that I really liked. Yes, Horizon. That's so, oh, that's cool. I bet you feel great about it. That's cool. That makes me happy for you. So what is it? What was your piece? Or can you describe it if you can't describe it? I just got a text from one of my grandchildren. What he's doing. Oh, man, come on. He's under the table. Again. I'm about ready to take this tape off of there so I can see what it looks like. With the clean edges. And then I can keep working on it with what I see from that. I like fantasy art, elven wizard sounds. Super simple concept, not very creative. Okay, I missed one. I'm already thinking about what I want to do next. Super simple concept, not very creative. An elven wizard. I didn't want to think too hard. I just wanted to break the art clock. Yes. Very cool. I know I always, if I haven't done any art and then I do some, I always like physically feel better. Here comes some nice clean edges. Autumn says, I love fantasy art. Elven wizard sounds awesome. This is my favorite part, taking off the tape. Because all this stuff on the side just goes away. Oops, don't like that. That's my least favorite part, taking off the tape. Must be the grain of the paper, because the bottom's starting to do that too. Nope, top's doing it too. I don't know if I should glue that down or just cut that off. I'll just hold my finger there permanently. This edge needs to be darker so you can tell. I would go spray it. I think it's Oh, thank you, Horizon. I appreciate that for putting it there. Yeah, go check out Horizon's art. I started to click the thing myself, and then I realized I'm in my streaming software. Not going to work very well. Let's see if it'll. Oh, that is awesome. Oh my god, I love that. I clicked the link, it opened up in the browser. That's awesome. I love that. That's so cool. You know what's really bizarre is I'm doing these peanut butter cookies, and I grabbed a spoonful of peanut butter in case my blood sugar decided to be finicky, so I can smell peanut butter. Yeah, I really like that Horizon. That's awesome. Didn't I? Yeah, didn't I? Yeah, I asked you what program you used to do your digital, and I don't remember if I don't remember what you said. Are you teaching classes in it or anything? Because really, if you have not checked out Horizon's link, you need to go do it, because he's got some awesome stuff in there. I don't think it will show up on the replay. I need some orange in there. Okay, why aren't you focusing? Come on, focus. Don't be funky on me. Come on. It'll catch up. It's 7 o'clock. I'm gonna try and wrap this up. I think I am gonna go ahead and tear this off because it's gonna drive me crazy. It's gonna annoy me. Oops. I'm trying not to say that term like that. I think it's very disrespectful. There we go. Pin over there. I'm looking at it just to see what I need to do. Oops. The plate looks off. Flip it. Yeah, that helped doing that edge, softening that. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna call that it. Somewhere underneath here is a pencil, and I can put my name and date on there. I have a pen right here, but not a pencil. Somewhere. over the rainbow. That tool. Whoops. Not here. Okay. Oh, yep, there it is. It's hiding behind my coffee cup. Let's see, that's a cinnamon. Missed that one. Oh, I need to empty trash in here. Okay, let's take a last look at it. We started with the hard pastels with the pintail, but they have been completely covered up with the Haya, the Paul Rubens, and the Mungio oil pastels. And then when it got to where I couldn't work those, I kind of touched it up a little bit with the Sennelier. I should have tried the Haya on there, and I didn't. There's another Sennelier. Did I have a? Interesting. Oh, that's gallery. Let me try one of those. Let me try the black and see if it lays over it like the Sennelier did. Yeah. Let's just try it. Let's see. Sure does. Yep. Just as well, if not better, actually. And Sennelier. Awesome. That's a good confirmation. And what I'll probably, I don't know if I'm going to spray fixative on it or not. I've got some of the Sennelier oil pastel fixative that I could put over it. I think instead what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let this sit, and then I'm going to put a piece of wax paper over it. That's what I've done on these back here, and then I can, this one I could not get to work. It just, and so it went a completely different direction, but I like it. It's more of a like graphic than, anyway, I'll get some wax paper and put it over that. And that way I can shut the book and go to the next page. What is today? Oh, 31st. 25. Oil pastel on gesso paper. Live demo. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna put YouTube on there just in case in the future. That's a question for myself. Okay. All right. Thank you. I really appreciate you all being here. It really means a lot. If you missed any part of the stream, feel free to watch the replay later. And if you do, please leave me a comment. Tell me what part of this you like the best. And before we go, what's one thing you want to do more of in your art practice? Just one thing. The first thing that pops in your head. What do you want to do more of? Is it to show up? Do more oil painting? More pastels? What is that one thing? Like Horizon, he showed up and he did his piece after he hasn't been there for 2 years. So that's huge. My chat is not moving. I don't know if it's my... Let's go over there. See, there's a whole bunch of chat over here I didn't even see. New art there. Finally got myself a new computer after 10 years. I wanted to try digital, but I get nervous before I start. Takes a bit to learn layer types and masking, but after you do, it's much easier. I use Krita and GIMP for painting, J Wildlife for fractal creation. Thank you for being here, Horizon. I love seeing you here. Autumn Rain, now I have a need to eat a cookie. Good night, Horizon. Night. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I'm glad I looked to see if there were more comments too. So, all right. Bye, all. Take care. Be safe.